Well, welcome back to Alt5 Sigma's channel, the next generation blockchain platform. And joining us to discuss some huge news, record transactions. We'll talk about the spinoff of the company itself. Joining to discuss, obviously, the President and Chief Revenue Officer, Bay Tham. As always, welcome back, sir.
Hey, Kyle. Glad to be back.
Love having you back on, especially on the back of this absolutely pivotal news. Now, before we talk about the record transaction volume, which never ceases to stop with your company, you also announced that you plan to separate into two independent publicly traded companies. You want to talk about what that means and what this transaction looks like for shareholders?
Yeah, Kyle, it's a very important transaction. Been talking for a while about some hidden assets, some unvalued gems that we have within Alt5 Sigma. This is the healthcare business. Recall this is the replacement opioid drug, so it's very effective but less addictive. So obviously, big demand for a product like this for pain management. So what we publicly announced, it's on the record, is that we're going to spin this company out as a separate company. So what that means is it's basically going public as on the Nasdaq. The timeline is scheduled for Q1 of next year, a calendar, and the idea is really each existing Alt5 shareholder will receive a portion of the new company. So um, uh, unsurface some hidden value there, which I think could be very significant. Recall this company completed successfully phase two FDA trials. So that also means is we're going to delineate the two companies in terms of funding requirements going forward, right? So um, any Alt5 shareholder that was invested in our company for the crypto business, uh, have no fear. We will not be funding a phase three trial in Alt5 Sigma. It will be done separately in the co. It's called so I think it's good news all around and should surface a lot of value for our existing shareholders.
Yeah, appreciate the insight. You also kind of saw again another record revenue month, 240 million in transaction volume for September. Maybe give some insight on the growth for what investors are really focused.
Yeah, just to recap, I'll give you the monthly processing volumes that we've been experiencing. June 124 million US, July 179, and then August 192, and September 244. So on a monthly sequential basis, I've it's really rare that I've seen this trajectory. And recall this has been over the dead of summer. So Q4 typically our biggest quarter. So you can continue to expect ramp. Historically, that's what's been happening. I don't know what to tell you, Kyle. I mean, it's been a number of things. Obviously, heading the trade shows has been a big part of it. Expanding our business leads, lead generation. So the sales and marketing function is really firing on all cylinders here. So that's been very positive in bringing more leads. Existing customers continue to ramp loads that they have with us. Um, so it's a combination of a lot of those things, and as you know, we've had to add some additional hires to help with the increased flows and the onboarding and the compliance department. So all around good news. As you know, we keep it very lean at L5 Sigma. We're a fairly small company. So when you see us adding bodies and making investments in people, it's really to address a pain point and a bottleneck and an investment that we believe that these flows will continue and the operating will continue. So it's been a busy time.
Yeah, no, I think it's absolutely incredible, and I appreciate the updates, and I hope you guys do as well. We'd love to know what you think in that comment section, and consider subscribing for news and catalysts like this as it hits the wire. Of course, we'll bring it to you here as always. But on that note, we look forward to catching you in the next one.